and their families. But they need your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Radio to Atlanta.
Good answer.
Sensation Station Network.
On to the Crushing interview brought to you by Orsi Software. The Orsi team is committed to providing full lifecycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. Orsi's model is when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to orsi.com. That's ORASI.com for more information. Maceo, please introduce our guest, sir.
Man, Cedric Cooper and Gene Harrington. Some of your favorite officials out here, GHSA football, man. So many rules have changed, man, and we wanted people to understand that they say they're trying to make the game safer. I say they're making it softer. But we're going to see what these gentlemen say. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
What's happening?
I'm not going to even, let's jump right into it, man. So the big one that kind of jumped off at me was the rushing the quarterback and being able to hit the quarterback at a particular, how to hit the quarterback. Now you can't blindside him and see like you got to use extended hands, which is tag. But so explain this to me. If I got a shot at the quarterback and if he lifts his arm, explain what you guys now as you guys got to be able to see this too. So explain how is this going to be going into effect?
Let's talk about why they changing the rules. Okay. A little history. Obviously, with the concussion concerns that have been growing and growing, mind you, with this last study that came out, where we had a whole bunch of folks, almost 100% of the brain studied from former NFL players had CTE.
Right.
College, I think that went down to, I can't remember, maybe 60%.
And I'll pull up right now the findings where it was 48 out of 110 out of 11, 48 out of 53, but it got down to high school, it was, I think it was 4 out of 16 or something like that. So that's where the CTE came from when it came from high school.
Right.
And we understand that. I mean, let's be real. Everybody has concussion, but it's a tough game, and we understand that, and you can't take all of it out of it. But in this day and age, I guess the question comes, and like you said, it's about CTE, and everybody's worried about it, even though we've shown that other sports have a high range of CTE as well, but it just doesn't get reported as far as concussions are concerned.
Right. Soccer's one.
Exactly. Exactly. And they don't, there's not a lot of rules going into that.
Correct.
And we heard another one was horseback riding. People didn't know that, but if you ride horseback, your head's always jumping up and down.
Okay.
And people falling on it. People don't know that, but
Makes sense.
Dropping knowledge.
Yeah. But that's some of the things. That's
No, we do a little something.
But so I'm not trying to get it said, but I just want to put that, since you were talking about the numbers, I just want to put it out there for
Gotcha.
everybody.
I appreciate you for putting out facts. But part of the thing is this expanded definition of defenseless players. And that could fall into a lot of different categories.
Right.
And I'm going to read it from the book so that we all know that these are the categories that qualify a player to be defenseless.
Y'all make sure y'all pay attention to this.
Yeah. One.
Everybody defenseless.
Now, I think they got 6 or 7 here, but this is not limited to 6 or 7 that they actually put on paper, because ultimately the onus is falling on folks like me and Gene.
Right.
It's our judgment to determine, all right, that player is in a position where he is more susceptible to getting injured than anybody else out there. Okay. Now, a player in the act of or just after throwing a pass. So it is similar to almost like that kicker, your punter.
When his leg is up.
Right. He's defenseless. He's unable to defend himself. He can't plant to try to, break off that force. It is what it is. I mean, it's going to be, but this is the white hat.
Right.
He watches the quarterback all night. So this is his responsibility, his judgment all night.
So before we go on from that, so we're saying when a quarterback, if he's raising his arm he's still able to get hit at that point, in your opinion?
In my opinion, yes.
But
if
when
he
he
has
goes,
the ball, if
okay.
he still has the ball,
Okay.
technically he's a runner.
Okay.
Now, there's very little things that you can do to the runner to foul him, other than pull his face mask.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
And a
technically,
horse collar.
yeah, and a horse collar.
Okay.
So technically, he's a
So
runner.
as long as it's still in his hand.
As long as it's still in his hand, and that defender hits him legally, which means he's not hitting him above the shoulder.
Okay, in that
Or below the
in that strike zone.
Correct, in that strike zone, and he's not going below the knee.
Okay, so that it's kind of like baseball strike zone. How
Yeah,
it used to be.
sound like a
So
exactly.
it's right in there.
And granted that he's not using the crown of his helmet
Which is
to hit him.
Right.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Because everybody pretty much runs the spread now.
Mhm.
So a quarterback inside zone read. He pulled the ball and he turned the corner. But all of a sudden he pull up to try to like dump a pass.
Yeah.
Is he defenseless? Because, like, once I see him pull the ball, I think he's a runner. Now, if he stopped because he's still kind of behind the line of scrimmage and he, like, throw a pop pass or something, and my DN still drill him, that's a flag?
How many steps did he take?
Now,
I mean,
How many steps did the DN
I mean,
take?
this is what y'all. I mean, I know it's a white hat call.
Yeah.
But it's still something that would be like.
Because, I mean, I'm asking that because, so, I'm a coach, and I'm standing there, I don't watch film all week, and I know this quarterback has the ability to hold the ball to the last second, then he try to throw the ball.
Right.
Are you going to protect him, or can my DN run through him? Because that's going to decide how defensively, how we going to call the game.
Is it one step? Let's say one step, like Mason's talking.
if I answer this real easy, it is the judgment of the official that is making the call. If the official, in his mind, is saying that is a defenseless player, I got to throw this flag, then yes, that is illegal, and that defensive player can get flagged.
We come back, man, and I appreciate these two guys for coming in because we got questions. Because the one word y'all going to hear a lot during this segment is judgment.
Judgment.
And that just opens up a can of
That's
worms.
what I'm saying.
It's
That-
a can.
oh, my God. What if I left my glasses that day?
Oh,
man.
Woo,
We're more connected than ever before. 90% of America's students use some form of social media, but not all of it's used in a good way. Hurtful posts online are leading to social isolation for many. Psychologists say it's bullying in a brand new way. Well, Beyond Differences and I Keep Safe are looking to change that with ideas for students, their parents, and even teachers. Take the pledge to be kind online and learn more at wearekindonline.com.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies.
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction.
Invest $49 a month at a real gym.
For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans
Body Tech.
Hey, man, we are back in our crushing interview brought to you by Orsi Software, having a great conversation right now with Gene and Cedric, two officials who came in to try to clear it up right before the season for Georgia High School Association football. So, I don't want, we talked about a little bit between the break. Everything is a judgment call right now as far as this is concerned. What if he doesn't, if he's in the pocket it's still the same thing. If ball leaves hand, that then is a 1 or 2 step judgment at that point.
You know what? If I'm a coach, this is how I think I would try to save my players.
Mm-hmm.
I would try not to leave it in the hands of the official, even though ultimately it is. But if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive players just to avoid us thinking that this is an illegal hit. Come in, open hands. I know. Come in, open hands, right? So if you see that quarterback and it's going to be close, if I would tell my players, hit the guy, open hands. I wouldn't try to drill that quarterback. That's just me. If I'm a coach, I'm really giving them
so basically
the answer.
The bootleg is out.
Come in with open hands. If you come in with open hands, push, whatever, chances are you're not going to see a flag from an official.
And here's the problem, though, and it's nothing, again, let's go back to it's just judgment. One of the best players in the state of Georgia is a guy by the name of Justin, what's his last name?
Fields.
Justin Fields out of Harrington.
Quarterback at Harrison.
Oh, yeah.
He's a dual threat.
I've done this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
so
good.
If you push him with your open hands,
he ain't going down.
He ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it makes, I get what you're saying, but as a coach, you got to talk about bringing this kid down because he's a dual threat.
Right.
So I can see that may being an issue. Yeah, I want to avoid the 15 yards, but I don't want to avoid a 50-yard run either if I don't hit him right.
If he has that ball, he's a runner. Go at it.
Okay.
Get him to the ground as long as it's legal. Don't use the crown of your helmet. Don't pull the face mask and no horse collar.
Now, real quick, Gene, because you done said it already. Said you keep talking about this open hands.
Open hands.
What are open hands?
This.
So, he really got his hands out.
He got his hands up like freeze.
Open hands.
Yeah.
And as a defensive player myself.
Yeah.
Right, because Jared Stevens said you never pulled up.
Never pulled up.
Right, hey, so I mean,
I got kicked out of practice.
Right, for hitting Jalen Lewis. That's a no-no. So talk to me about open hands.
That's going to be, I think, for the real hard-hitting linebackers and DBs, is going to be very difficult to do.
Right.
I mean, we look for those kill shots.
Yeah.
And now you telling me I got to run in here and push the guy over. We've been watching film, and I've seen it, where on a kickoff where a guy came down and they did some open hand blocks, but
we've even seen some blindside blocks with open hands.
Yeah.
And the dude
falls
went
over.
flying. It is possible.
Dude,
it's an adjustment though. They're gonna have to adjust.
It's gonna be. I believe in the first 2 or 3 games of the season, it's gonna be very difficult for the kids that have been playing for so long.
Right.
Them seniors gonna be tough.
To turn off in their mind that I gotta go open hands with this.
Because it's almost like now you have to have this is now a new teaching period. No, I'm talking like for coaches, you got to go teach. Okay, you've taught blocking one way. Now I got to go teach you open hand.
And you got to remember the kids ain't had nothing but 2 weeks of practice.
Right. I mean, you can try it during the summer, but that ain't gonna work. You got to get when to pass on. So
and without, I don't know. Do they still do 2 a days?
No.
See what I'm saying?
No more 2 a days.
So practice gonna be practice gonna be like 3.5 hours.
What's going to end up happening, I hate to say this, is for an event like we got this weekend, I'm not trying to, it probably will be, these games are going 3 in the morning because of flags.
Because of flags,
right.
It's going to be and to add to that, if you get a defensive player and it's vicious, that kid is ejected from the game.
Yeah.
So they've thrown ejections in this year.
Well,
they've
always been there. But now we got to add rules.
Is there a definition for a vicious hit?
Yes.
What is a vicious hit?
To me, a vicious hit, especially on a defenseless player.
Right.
Okay. We still didn't run down the whole list.
Okay, we can go through.
And Steven, and even on a defensive player, to me, if you come too high and you lead with the crown of your helmet.
Okay.
That's
dirty. That's dirty. That's dirty.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Dirty.
But what if it's a blindside, open hand, and he just really, the dude looked like he a soccer player flying through the air? Would that be considered a vicious hit?
No, because
No,
it was open
it's
hands.
open hands. That's a legal.
It would be a
hit.
15-yarder though, right?
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Even a blindside?
That's nothing.
Well, not blindside.
I mean, if you hit a blindside.
No, wait a minute now. Blindside blocks are legal.
Yeah.
Granted that the tackle is legal or the block is
He
legal.
can't be in his back.
That's what I'm talking about. So if his back, let's say if he's turned and he does push him. I mean, that's a normal flag, but that won't be considered a 15. That won't be considered vicious, right? Okay. All right.
But normally, like on those kickoff stuff, you try to catch that dude on the side.
Yeah, you try to catch him on the side.
Yeah.
Right.
So, which take me back to a crackback block.
That's exactly what it is.
So what I'm saying, so if I'm coming in motion, crackback blocks always, I keep my head, as long as I keep my head in front and I can put my shoulder into him.
You can't put that shoulder into him.
It's hands now.
It's all hands.
I mean,
so I got to try to pin him on a crackback. I got to try to pin a guy in with my hands.
You almost want to change it where you almost like you're setting a pick for Steph Curry coming around and shoot a three. Oh. I think that's the safest way to do a crackback.
So y'all can get a chin check.
So don't nobody need to even use the term crackback.
I would avoid it.
Call it a pick play.
Call it a pin.
Yeah, it could be a pin or a pick.
I'm trying to pin him now.
All right, Sid, I know you want to go through that list. Go through some of the more of them.
Jesus Christ, man.
Change the terminology. We're going to pin him.
We're going to pin him.
That's just what I would teach my players to do.
I mean, I got to listen to you because I don't want no flag and I don't want to lose a game because we got 5 15-yard penalties for crackbacks.
Yeah. But real quick, defensive player, a receiver attempting to catch a pass who has not had time to clearly become a runner.
No, we're going to stop on that one. Cause that one, we're about to take a break. I got to talk about this receiver rule. And we can talk about it when we come back.
You know how much I got blown up?
There's a power you have within you, unlike any other. You can't explain it. It's just there. It drives you, compels you. You cannot ignore it. Do you feel it? It's that power that tells you you can do the absolute impossible. The power that tells you you're more than what you currently are. The power that tells you it's time. Launch, move, skyrocket your life with Rocket Sports One fitness gear. RocketSports-1.com.
Your health is at stake. Diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, inflammation, and joint pain, even weight loss. It's time to end your battle. The Abundant Life Movement is dedicated to the building of generational health by transforming your water with the power of alkaline to improve hydration and fight against acidic and unhealthy conditions in the body. Here's a testimonial from Linda Rogers Brown and Pamela McMillan.
2011, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had no pain and no symptoms associated with that illness. It's a silent killer. I was introduced to Extreme X2O alkaline water, and within 2 days of drinking it, I was off all my pain medicine, and now we're 6 years strong, no chemo, no radiation, no cancer.
I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I was born with thyroid cancer. By being on the alkaline products allowed me to be able to cope currently with colon cancer. Now I'm able to function and be more mobile within 3 days of being on the product.
Extreme X2O, when the water you're drinking is damaging your health. Extreme X2O. For more info, AbundantLifeMovement.com or call 910-527-2260.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough. Trained and proficient in my warrior task and drill.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Hi, I'm Viola Davis. Did you know that 1 in 5 kids in America struggle with hunger? Growing up, I was one of those kids. but we can solve this. When we make breakfast happen for kids in our neighborhood, we have the power to end childhood hunger, create bigger, brighter school days, and healthier minds and bodies. Go to hungeris.org and lend your time or your voice.
We're hungry for more.
A message from the Albertsons Companies Foundation and the Entertainment Industry Foundation.
Hey, man, we back. Busted nose, lips out here. We are having a great conversation. In Georgia, high school football is about to officially really start this week. And we brought two guys in, Gene and Cedric, going to go through some things. And one of the things we were about to talk about before we left, and when I first read this, is this receiver rule. So please read that for us so we can understand it.
An example of a defensive player, a receiver attempting to catch a pass who has not had time to clearly become a runner.
So, which means if he catches it and doesn't turn, he's defenseless at that point. We almost have to say catch it, turn, and become a runner.
He got to make a
football move. So if he catches it like in a curl, we can't blast him at that point.
He has to catch it and make a football move.
It would be the judgment call.
But you see what I'm saying, though? If he comes and catches a curl and it's in his hands, usually you want to come through and come over the top and knock the ball out. We're saying now he has to catch it.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah, you just can't hit him.
Well, if you tell your cornerback, get right up under here and get that ball out, but you can't do that no more.
Well, I guarantee you, if that guy comes in with open hands, chances are, because they have been drilling that in our heads.
Right.
Open hands, open hands,
So that's what y'all looking for, open hands. I need to see your hands open.
Exactly.
I need to see your palms open.
I need to see that you are not trying to intentionally cause undue harm to this player.
If you do hit him, make sure your hands are up. Now, I'm not saying your hands gonna stay straight the whole time.
Right.
But your initial contact needs to be with open hands. You can't be shoulder and then push off open hands. It needs to be open hands, and then you may be able to, go in, but you need to have them open hands be the first thing to touch that dude. No shoulder, no elbow, none of that.
And if coaching staffs are teaching kids properly how to tackle, isn't it a wrap up anyway?
Well,
so your hands should be out trying to grasp that runner.
Cool, that's different.
Because we have somebody who teaches tackling and is a legit heads up around and wrap and do that. But you can't do that in this room.
Your shoulder's gonna hit first.
Exactly.
You gotta have them open hands. Just remember, open hands.
Open hands.
I'm thinking, even if I see this,
no.
I'm just saying for me,
that's
as an
your
official,
judgment.
Yeah, as my judgment.
If you see Lee going in shoulder first. So there are some, and see, here's my concern.
Judgment.
Oh Lord.
And here's bigger concern for me. A lot of quarterbacks ain't as huge as a lot of the receivers are these days.
Right. Yep.
So open hand would be cute, but it look like you'll be playing 2-hand tag out there because he's some 6'3", 6'4" guy. Georgia's known for having some of the biggest receivers.
But Gene, you know, pushing me, I'm not going down pushing me. I'm gonna keep going.
I know.
So real quick,
I've experienced that.
So Jared say, so basically on offense, the only people that can get contact basically offensive linemen and running backs.
Running backs are open season all game.
That's how
they open season.
They get tagged no matter what they do, unless they're receiver.
If you're a runner, you can get hit.
Yeah.
You guys can come in with shoulders. Granted, they're not too high, not too low. Not too high. I'll say that.
Strike zone.
And no crown of the helmet.
Before we get back in that thing, because you boy, I tell you, give me a headache. You were talking about dress code.
Yeah.
No, I got to talk about this dress code. What is it about the jerseys now?
Okay, if you have on a blue jersey, and you may have a white or black T-shirt up under it, if your jersey does not come down to the waist of your pants, that T-shirt cannot be hanging out.
Okay, because a lot of kids like to wear that long shirt from up under their jersey.
Right.
So as long as it's the same color as the jersey, they can do it.
No, it has to be tucked.
Oh, it has to be tough.
So you can show skin.
But if your jersey, you know how some big guys' jerseys kind of stop at their
right, because they make all the jerseys so small.
Right. it had your undershirt needs to be the same color as your jersey. And the back pads need to be covered, and shoulders need to be covered.
So now you can't look. So can't see your back flap no more.
No.
I'm gonna tell you to leave the field. Fix yourself.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Come out here look like a football.
Is there warnings? Is there?
I mean, it depends on, like we say, judgment call on the official.
We told you the word for the day gonna be
but,
judgment.
But what I normally do is I'm gonna tell you the first time I see it. I'm gonna
pull it down.
I'm gonna say, hey, you need to pull that down, cover it up, tuck your shirt in. If I had to tell you again, you'll be on the sideline trying to figure it out.
Now, let me ask you about this, because you know I was one of those guys.
Yeah, pretty boy.
My pants jacked up.
We never had no tape.
Hey, man, it was in high school, too?
I never had no tape.
Hey, man, we're not talking about that right now.
Repeated line step.
So a lot of these kids, I see a lot of knees.
Knees have to be covered.
Yes.
And what they've done is they gave them an opportunity to get longer jerseys, because a lot of guys are taller now.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of kids, your knees have to be covered, so they wear those tights or whatever that have the padding in the knee.
Okay.
A lot of them do that, but it has to be pretty much the same color as the jersey. I mean, your tards.
Same color
Pants,
as tards.
Yeah.
So let me ask this. What other pads have to be there for every player now? Because, you know, certain pretty boys don't like to wear certain things.
Well, the way they make the girdles now, your side and your butt already in there.
So they have
So basically, they basically just pull their pants up, because they even got the thing, they got the thigh and the knee in it, or at least the thigh.
Okay. So all that's going to be pretty much standard now.
Yeah, they want everything covered, because a lot of kids see these college and
way up.
Yeah, and you see kids out there and they were like, oh, I can't pull them down. Well, go to the sideline if that's where you want to be, because you need to protect your knees.
Man,
no need for you to have on knee pads and at your thigh.
Here's a good rule. Change. It's in pass interference.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold it.
We'll be right back. All right.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face. And posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool, and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction. Invest $49 a month at a real gym. For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college. This is beyond a simple donation. It's the opportunity for America to invest in its kids and take an active stake in the future of the country. The return on your investment isn't money. What you get back is knowing you protected our potential. So one day, that potential can grow up to become surgeons and architects, executives and engineers, people who can change the future just by being a part of it. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. A public service announcement brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
I'm more resourceful than I thought.
My suit can still make an impression.
My video games are still game changers.
And my lamp can bring others a bright future.
Because when I donate my stuff to Goodwill,
it helps fund job placement and training for people right in my community.
Now my stuff gets a second chance.
And will give someone in my community
a second chance too.
Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. That's goodwill.org. This message brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is John Legend.
Hey, what's happening, man? It's the King speaking.
This is Jeremiah.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Gotta be.
Sensation Station Network.
Hey man, we're back. We just know Make Sure probably would have missed about half the season. Cause he would have.
Every other player would have been out. Man, just give me the headphones, man. Yeah. I call plays, man. Wow.
Having a great conversation right now, man, with our guys.
Shane Thompson, I had thigh pad shorts.
Thigh pad shorts.
Shane, you know, we on the road that plastic thing for thigh pads.
Yeah.
Shane. You know, we ain't want no thigh pad. We took all the padding from around the thigh pad.
There,
don't do that, kids.
And I don't know when y'all get these rules yourself. And we'll talk about what we were just about to talk about. What's it, pass interference? We're about to go over. We'll talk about it in a minute. But when y'all hear this, how is it for y'all to be like, are y'all asking these same type questions and things like that when y'all in y'all meetings? Because I'm sure y'all getting this and like,
oh yeah.
So wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, you being a former linebacker, you sitting there like, I know I'm a ref now, but
I mean, for me, a blow up is beautiful.
Right.
But as an official, I had to put on another set of glasses and a hat and, you know, look at what I'm out there to do.
You know, it's funny. I watch a game now and I see a big hit. I'm like, man, that's a flag. I see it now and I'm like, that's a flag. And it's coming. Even though we like, that's a great hit. Yeah. It's a flag now. So talk about pass interference, man. What we got?
All right, we high school has basically adopted college and pros, NFL, pass interference rules.
Spot foul?
No, that part.
Okay.
But as far as what constitutes pass interference. Okay. So as long as there's no contact, then there's no pass interference.
So face guarding is legal.
Right. So, yeah, so face guarding is not legal. You got to have some kind of contact, a restriction.
Is it
to commit pass interference?
Can you still within 5?
Within 5 what?
Can you be physical within 5 yards?
We call it chicken fight.
We call it jamming on the line. Some of us back in the day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's if I see both of these guys just competing and they're pushing, I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. But if there's a restriction at the time that the ball is coming in, then we got a flag.
So we're saying, face guarding is legal.
It is legal. Yeah.
It is. So now the DB don't have to
turn and look for the
ball. He don't look for the ball.
No.
So now he can really.
He can't run just like that. Yep.
Really now?
That's good for DB.
Yep.
Especially when you're trying to catch up.
You got to give a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to give a little bit because the rule for a long time has been real wide receiver friendly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Real receiver friendly. But what about guys who going up the sideline and they kind of hitting each other till the ball come?
I got nothing. I'm not gonna call that.
Now, if I see the guy go up with one hand,
I'm looking for that.
You're going to get a flag on that every time.
Yeah, why the other hand ain't up?
What other hand?
Why the other hand ain't
They always told me nobody catches the ball with one hand.
Yeah.
Right.
Not on purpose.
Right.
So if I see a wide receiver go up in the air with one hand, then I know a flag is coming because that other hand got held. And another thing DBs don't look at is that hook and turn. If I'm going across the field and your hand is across his waist and you turn and swat, you done hooked and turned him. A lot of NFL college players do it.
Yeah.
And you run across the field with your hand around that dude's waist. As soon as the ball comes, you swing and bat it down, make it look like you're doing a play on it.
Right.
You turned him. So, kids, we know that.
And we'll be right back.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough. Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
Enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
We're more connected than ever before. 90% of America's students use some form of social media, but not all of it's used in a good way. Hurtful posts online are leading to social isolation for many. Psychologists say it's bullying in a brand new way. Well, Beyond Differences and I Keep Safe are looking to change that with ideas for students, their parents, and even teachers. Take the pledge to be kind online and learn more at wearekindonline.com.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch, or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie, but Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to savor.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
This is big business. This is the American way.
Station Network.
See ya.
As we're back, we are in a Crush interview that probably run into the rundown a little bit. Because,
yeah, man, because y'all got to know this stuff, man. Because y'all got to know.
The season started this weekend, and the Crush will be at a lot of games this year.
We be at the Quirky Kale this weekend, baby.
We'll be there all weekend, and we need to know some things, because we're going to be questioning.
Because I'm sure we're going to be looking like, man, that's a flag. Oh, no, it ain't a flag. Yeah. My bad.
You can be like, why? Now we can see when you see Kid come out of the game. Is he hurt? Nah, man.
Him and that back flap.
He too cute today.
Him and that back flap.
30 minutes, he thought he was going to get away with it. So we get to answer all that real quick. Before we get to the pop-up kick, anyone we missing on that list of yours over there?
Let me see. Some that's not that obvious. I know this is what y'all used to do when y'all played. But one of y'all grabbed the runner, hold him up, and then somebody come tee off on him.
That's how I separated my shoulder as a freshman in college. Yeah. The claw got me.
Don't do that no more.
That'll probably get you ejected. Don't
ejected.
If it looks severe, and like I said, it is the judgment of the official.
But don't
do it.
Isn't this where the quick whistle come in though? If it look like his momentum done stopped?
If his forward progress has stopped,
yes.
we need to be blowing that whistle.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
We do.
I can feel that.
But if you ain't blew that whistle.
Right.
And the thing about that quick whistle, a lot of officials don't want to be too quick because some of these running backs can get out of that.
Can get up out of it. Right.
And so when we start seeing that running back just on his toes going backwards, then you will hear that whistle. But I'm not gonna blow my whistle if he's in there and still trucking along the pile moving forward. You know, but if that pile starts moving backwards, then we're gonna jump on it.
Because even at the high school level, some kids aren't as strong as other ones. So it might look like he's holding them. He's just trying to hold on for dear life. And like, hey, big brother, I need some help. Come down that line and help me. This dude is big. You know.
Because once again, you play defense pursuit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, you teaching everybody to get to the ball. So I mean, you know,
but it has to be almost.
They might hold him up,
and then somebody just come. Even if the whistle hasn't blown, if they come and do that, that still can get you kicked out.
Well, part of the onus is on the running back too. If he knows he's stopped, because you got a lot of running backs that'll just keep on trucking.
Right.
If he's going forward, I can't blow my whistle.
Right.
I don't want to take no yards from him.
Now, we see him off the ground moving. I've seen some teams pick the running back up and start moving them. Like, okay, we gotta stop that.
So what happens with, like you say, these workout guys, like these, because there's some, like there's some backs out here, there's some freaks.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I don't know, man.
Like I said, if he's a runner, go get him.
Yeah.
As long as it's a legal hit.
Yeah.
Go get him. As long as it's legal. No crown of the helmet, and don't come above the shoulders. Other than that, if he's a runner, go get him.
That's the only part of the game that hasn't changed. The runner is still the guy you can tee off on.
And we'll be back.
I'm more resourceful than I thought.
My suit can still make an impression.
My video games are still game changers.
And my lamp can bring others a bright future.
Because when I donate my stuff to Goodwill,
it helps fund job placement and training for people right in my community.
Now my stuff gets a second chance.
And will give someone in my community
a second chance too.
Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. That's goodwill.org. This message brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And lead the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Our freedom and security are made possible through the service and sacrifice of our military and first responders. The Gary Sinise Foundation provides many outreach programs supporting these brave men and women. Join us. Donate at GarySiniseFoundation.org.
Going to the Crush Rundown, brought to you by Cricket Wireless. Cricket has something epic for you. Get a free select 4G LTE smartphone like the Samsung Galaxy M2 plus a $50 bill credit when you switch. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about. Hey, man, we in our Crush Rundown right now, but we are still talking to our 2 rails, man, right now. So we're going to go through a few things. It's been out there, so let's talk about this pop-up kick, man. I don't even know what it is, so talk to me about it.
All right, the pop-up kick is when on a free kick, basically kickoffs, where the kicker deliberately hits the ball off the ground and it pops up. It's a one bounce.
Okay. Something like an onside kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it strikes right into the ground and then up in the air.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it usually go about 10 yards.
Right.
Okay.
And you have a player looking like this, and that's when they tee off on him.
Right. Trying to get that ball.
So now that is a flag.
Yeah.
And we're gonna kill it. When it hits the ground and goes straight up in the air, we're gonna kill it.
Gonna blow the whistle before
you hit the guy.
Before any kid he can get under the ball.
Yeah, gonna kill it.
Ball.
And the ball only has to go above the kicker's head. So if your kicker is 5'2",
we saying
and the
about,
ball go 5'3".
No, cool. It's
I'm
about
just saying
6 feet, man.
Hey, I'm just going by what the rule says. If that ball
that
bounces
ain't
higher
fair.
than the kicker's head,
so I'm put the littlest kid out there to kick the ball.
So what
we killing that?
So what if it dribbles twice and then bounce?
That's
cool.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It just can't be that one hit and then.
But that's almost the exact danger in onside kick.
But the thing is about that second dribble, it ain't gonna bounce pretty much that high though. That's what they say.
Okay.
And then that has to be a very good technique kick.
Oh yeah.
Right. Not too many people gonna be able to do that. Yeah.
So
Ain't too many
all you
schools.
teams with y'all soccer kickers, it's about to be over.
Yeah.
That's one of those special soccer things that
Just
only they can
kick
do.
it deep.
Right.
I mean, I get it because if it's that's usually on side and we trying to get the ball and we're gonna blow up whoever gets it.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's just how it is.
I mean, and he looking dead in the air, so
Yeah.
he don't see this coming.
Yeah.
Lord, boy.
They can still do the pooch kick, but you can't do the pop up.
Yeah, the pop up.
So they can pooch it up in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine
because it's coming off the tee and going in there.
But they trying to eliminate that danger, that ball, like I said, hitting that turf and going straight up.
And a lot of fields are now turf too, so I can understand that.
I mean, it probably won't happen on the grass field, but
you won't get
field.
right.
Turfs.
Right.
Still in Cobb County, which every field is turf.
Well, pretty much everywhere now, turf.
Well, except for the country areas.
Yeah, because it's still grass in Lincoln County.
In Lincoln County, it's still grass.
But y'all can get turf.
It's
y'all
gonna
want it to.
It's gonna pretty much be everywhere.
Yeah, y'all get turf.
I went to Locust Grove last Friday. They got a nice turf field. Nice.
Paid out.
Yeah, nice.
Interesting.
And that's way out there.
I like. Out of all the rules we done heard, I like the pass interference. I like that they've kind of opened up pass interference now.
I mean, it needs to be. I'm glad it's consistent between every level now.
Right.
You know, so kids can learn it early. And
I sure wish it would be a spot foul though.
Now that I'm glad. I hope they don't do. We need that 15.
I mean,
You know how many times you can tell your DB, just if he that wide open, just triple him up. It ain't but 15. It ain't but 15. Don't give up that 50-yard ball to that kid, man. You better take that 15.
But you know what? But then again, too, it's probably good for high school. It's not a spot foul because guys be throwing pop-ups all the time.
If I had a 6'3" receiver.
Yeah. Oh, we need 50 yards.
Yeah, just throw it.
He gonna grab you. He gonna grab you. So I do like the fact that they've kind of they're trying to make it a little fair for DBs.
Do they feel with these rules and the hits and the things like that it may be more offensive now? It may be, I mean, because even though I understand the rule of the protection because of the concussions and things of that nature, but let's say for a receiver, a lot of cornerbacks in the high school area, they ain't 6'1", they 5'9", 5'10". Receivers 6'2", 6'3". I expect that receiver to win. If I can catch it. As long as it hit my hand, I can turn around. I got a little dude on me. Make sure. Even I'm putting the hands on you first.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So do you feel like this might open up offenses more with these rules?
I mean, these young corners, they can jump, man.
They can jump.
Yeah, and then with the face guarding not in effect anymore, you know, it's balancing it out.
Well, I just see a curl route going 60 yards again. Hey, make sure we got a caller, man.
Hey, caller, what you crushing on?
ACL Glaze, I'm crushing on the show.
What up, Mike?
Boy, the game done changed.
Yeah, man.
The game has changed, Mike, from what we remember, man. The game has changed.
I had a question, though.
What's that?
I actually had two questions. The first question was the rule changes that are going into effect this year for high school. Are they already going into effect for college, or they're gonna do that in college later on?
Are these strictly high school, right?
Yeah, these high school. We trying to sort this high school thing out, Mike, because it's just so much going on, Mike. I want to be able to enjoy a high school game without jumping out my seat like 7-8 times. I average that, like cussing out referees, especially if I know Gene refereeing the game. Like that's some yeah.
What was the second question, Mike?
The pictures look pretty nice from when y'all were down at the Dome today. How'd y'all like the Dome so far?
The Dome has a roof, though. I can't be rocking around here telling Dome ain't got no roof. It got a roof. It's going to stay closed for a little while.
It was nice, Mike. We're going to break down what we saw today a little later in the show, so just stick with us. But it was pretty nice. I can give him credit on that.
Y'all going to be drunk down there. I can say that. Going to be drunk.
Thank you for calling, Mike. As always, man. We'll talk to you later, man.
All right, then.
We're about to take us a quick break, man. When we come back, man, we're going to finish up D-Rail, man. We got to get him out of here, folks.
Listen, as a hiring manager, I've got to tell you, the best job candidate isn't always the typical candidate. Sometimes they're a grad of life.
Meet the grads of life. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Sometimes the best candidates aren't the ones you're used to.
Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Uncle Dan? Mom? Dad? If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over.
As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
We'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
I've seen it all, man. Before we get to the top of the hour, man, real quick. Say that, just tell people about that rule real quick. Just real quick. What did that say real quick?
About which one?
A detached body part can cause for the, or what?
A dead ball.
A dead ball.
So if you got a kid with a prosthetic leg or arm, if it comes off, they gonna kill the kid.
Yeah. Just like his helmet coming off.
So the hand come down.
If he's a runner.
If he's a runner.
Yeah.
Do they still got the rule where if you hear him come up, you got to come out for a play? Come out one play. Okay.
Okay, so usually rules are created because of something that happened. So something must have happened with this.
I have no idea what.
At our camp, they did say this happened.
Okay.
It was somewhere down south, but it happened.
I mean, they got to cover everything.
Yeah.
Because again,
like I said, usually rules are created when something happens. You know.
Yep.
Because I'm sure the referee like, okay, what do we do, man? It's just,
right.
Just kind of sitting out there.
Yeah.
His arm just came up.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. Throw my bag. Throw my hat. I don't know.
I mean, if you didn't know what it was, you'd probably freak out when you say,
Right. And you know the guy who probably had it, fall out trying to be a tough guy, kept running. No, stop, man. You got one leg.
Hey, man, do you know your hand over there, man?
You got one leg, man. Stop.
He ain't fumble. Man, well, fundamentals is off the chain around these parts.
Hey, man, we about to take a quick break. Top of the house. We'll be right back.
Well, you'll see what happens. Sensation Station Network.
Going to the Crush second hour, brought to you by the College Football League. Registration is now open. The College Football League provides a high school feeder youth football and cheer program for kids in K through 5th grade in Cobb County, Paulding County, Marietta City, and Roswell City schools. Go to college.football.com for more information. Hey, man, we're still here wrapping this up with Gene and Coop, man, right now. Just some great knowledge. Thank you guys for coming in, man, because I was more concerned. And, Gene, you were the one that jumped on that post that we did when everybody kept like, wait a minute, we can't do what? And, you know, you were like, look, man, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Right. Calm down.
Man.
So I'm glad you was able to come in. Thank you, guys. What do y'all look forward to for the season? Every season is a new season, and y'all guys been in the game. What do y'all just to get y'all going and ready? What do y'all usually? It's just because of the freshness of it? What is it, man? Because I know by December, it's like, man, is it time for me to leave? Is that
season ain't over yet?
I got the playoff. What do y'all? I mean, what refreshes y'all every year, man?
Just stepping on that field, man. At the beginning of the season, you've been away from it for a while. Because I know probably during the off season, everybody like, I ain't coming back. I'm done. And then when August roll around, be like, we ready. What I got to do?
Yeah.
You know. But like you said, I mean, as the season go along and you get towards November, and like, dang, man, we still going. And then when the weather started changing, it's cold outside.
You got to put out the long sleeve shirts.
I mean, it's not fun officiating and it's cold.
Right. What about just seeing all of these different, like every year it's just like a kid. It's like nobody's heard of him, then he just pop on the scene, and then you be like, hey, now he here.
I know for me, as we run deep, right? So we back there with the receivers.
Right.
And, man, over the last 10 years,
boy,
these receivers have become amazing. I mean, they're making one-handed catches over the head.
On purpose.
They're tall and thin. I mean, these guys are beasts
Right,
out there.
right.
I mean, they are beasts. So I always look forward to that. And we got a saying, you know, officials, we don't get younger.
Yeah.
You know, but the kids, they stay the same age. So, but they getting faster, bigger,
and
stronger.
And something else that's cool is like when you officiate a kid and he goes through college and you see him in the pros.
Right.
I mean,
You called this game.
you called this game. Like, I remember this kid when he first got started.
Yeah.
What's the kid from went to Ole Miss now playing?
Mdici.
Yeah. I mean, when I first saw him, I was like, damn, this is a grown man out here. But
monster.
Yeah.
Great.
And
Monster.
then you see him playing in college, and then you see him playing in the pros. It's like, wow, man. You know, I was there when he started. You know.
But in another way too, as far as what we look forward to is, you just try to get better every year.
Get better.
Because you know, we only got our only goal is to call a perfect game. You know, be in the right place, make the right call, make the non-calls, whatever, and just get better. You know, I was fortunate enough to go deep in the playoffs last year, and that, man, it's no better feeling than being in a stadium with about 8,000 people, and they all screaming and they all on top of you. You all want to be there, and everybody want to get to the dome.
Well, we thank you, gentlemen. This has been fun and informative. I feel like I'm a coach now.
Yeah, man, we got to make this a segment every year, man, because I mean, it changed.
And like you say, game has changed a lot.
So y'all can't retire for at least one more year. Don't retire so we can do this.
Hey, man, we'll be right back. Time for some photos, y'all.
Well, you'll see what happens. Sensation Station Network.
There's a power you have within you, unlike any other. You can't explain it. It's just there. It drives you, compels you. You cannot ignore it. Do you feel it? It's that power that tells you you can do the absolute impossible. The power that tells you you're more than what you currently are. The power that tells you it's time. Launch. Move. Skyrocket your life with Rocket Sports One fitness gear. RocketSports-One.com.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And lead the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Hey, Dr. Phil here. You know, I help people solve difficult problems every day, but one problem has me stumped: childhood hunger. Nearly 16 million children in America struggle with it. Luckily, the Feeding America network of local food banks collects surplus food, giving hope to hungry children and their families. But they need your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
When it comes to saving money, don't act like a baby.
Goo goo gaga.
Be the boss and make a budget.
I'm the boss, baby.
You're not the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Are not.
M2.
Are not.
M2.
Need a little help?
Aren't you going to do any work?
I'm very busy delegating.
Create a personalized savings plan.
We could share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
And get other tools and tips at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
I'm more resourceful than I thought.
My suit can still make an impression.
My video games are still game changers.
And my lamp can bring others a bright future.
Because when I donate my stuff to Goodwill,
it helps fund job placement and training for people right in my community.
Now my stuff gets a second chance.
And will give someone in my community
a second chance too.
Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. That's goodwill.org. This message brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Viola Davis. Did you know that 1 in 5 kids in America struggle with hunger? Growing up, I was one of those kids. But we can solve this. When we make breakfast happen for kids in our neighborhood, we have the power to end childhood hunger, create bigger, brighter school days, and healthier minds and bodies. Go to hungeris.org and lend your time or your voice.
We're hungry for more.
A message from the Albertsons Companies Foundation and the Entertainment Industry Foundation.
Y'all need anything else?
Sensation Station Network.
Hey, man, don't worry about pride. My bad. Hey, about to get to this. That's what I'm talking about real quick. Brought to you by Rocket Sports One, not for the mediocre. Rocket Sports One is the fitness gear you use to skyrocket your life. Go to rocketsports-1.com to get your gear, man. And what's that motto, Maceo?
Rock the rocket.
Make sure y'all rock the rocket, man. Hey, man, we're going to, that's what I'm talking about, where we get a love to those good stories that we don't get a lot of attention, but we're going to give them attention. So, before that, hey, shout out to, can I start off with that? That's what I'm talking about to those two guys, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of refs don't like to be known. Right. They like to be hidden. They don't like to be known, but these guys come in the second time they came in.
Yeah.
And they broke, I've learned something.
I always learn something.
As you know, I coach defense, and there's certain techniques you would talk, especially when you talk about quarterback. I ain't put my hands out. I'm like, you trying to.
Yeah, I mean you've always told your defensive player, hey, quarterback goes. If you got the quarterback, he go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom with him.
You got to take him out. But now they're saying it's not like that no more.
Yeah,
it's a little different these days. But hey, man, that's what I'm talking about to those guys, Gene and Coop. Thank you guys for coming in, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. What you got? You want to start off again?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Georgia State. Yeah. Georgia State, man. What they're doing with Georgia State Stadium now is not Turner Field, formerly Turner Field, is going to be a real game changer for their program. I see this being a big recruiting tool, and like I say, I want to see the state championship games move out there.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think it needs to be played outside.
I don't think they're gonna play it outside, man. We soft today, Maceo. You just heard the rules.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
It's
but
a soft rule,
It's such a nice venue, man. And
I agree.
And I think, man, Georgia State, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. They are doing an excellent job building and branding their program, man. That's what I'm talking about, Georgia State.
But I have to say this, though. This weekend will be big for them, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, without a doubt.
I mean, I hope they don't be too hard on themselves if it's not as successful as they want.
They won't be.
Because it's a great weekend.
They got the right team. Those teams are going to travel.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry
about
that.
Well, I just, because I don't, look, between the opening of Georgia State and the opening of Georgia, the Mercedes-Benz, there going to be mistakes, people. We're going to tell y'all a little bit later. We ready to win. And you just got to accept
we almost made the news.
Yeah.
For real.
And there was a lot of news people there. And you just got to accept that. So I don't expect to go in Georgia State. Man, this ain't working. Oh, they messed up. It's going to work.
It's not going to be about that this weekend. The ambiance. That's what you're going for. Yeah. You're going to see all the changes. Like, if you've ever went to a game at Turner Field, you're going to be amazed at Georgia State football stadium, Panther Stadium.
So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about to Marcus Mariota. There's a story out with him, and Mesa was the first to post this, and I kind of jumped on it with Twitter. He befriended a guy by the name of John Shulby. I think that's how you say his name. And they just became friends since 2015 when Mariota first came to Titan camp. And they've got a great friendship, and there's a great video of him when Mariota's first comeback, because Mariota was hurt last year. So this is his first preseason game, I guess, dressing. And the kid was there watching. All the Titans love him. It was just a great scene, and this is a great story. So if you get a chance, check out the story between Marcus Mariota, the quarterback for Tennessee, and this young guy by the name of John.
That's a big old joke. I didn't realize how big Mariota is, man. Mariota, big old dude.
I didn't know either.
I didn't realize he was that big.
He was walking with them linemen like.
Right, I was like, that's a big old joker, though.
It ain't too much difference in between them,
right?
Man. But that's what I'm talking about, guys. What you got, man?
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Just the city of Atlanta, with the facilities that we got coming open, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They're renovating Phillips Arena. What Georgia State over there doing, and then Kennesaw State.
We're gonna throw the best concerts in the world.
Right, like listen. Any artists who talking about they not coming to Atlanta, you got a bevy of venues to choose from.
I was gonna say we need to win the title, but I'm just gonna go. The venue's gonna be off the chain. Man.
The venue, man, just close your eyes and pick one.
Yeah, because
we just so much progress going on in the city, man.
Yeah, a lot of it going on.
Kasim, you did that, brother.
Hey, I just want to do a personal. That's what I'm talking about to Usain Bolt. You've given me hate the way it ended with you pulling up in the 4x1, but
he been kicking it.
But your career, man, is just one of the best, man. Hey, all these 8 Olympics, 11 World Championships, and it's over with. So thank you for the memories, man, because I think I gave it to you last week too. Every time I see you now, I'm like, this is it. Usain ain't coming back, man. This is it. Because when you pull up at the end, it's over.
Yeah. He hadn't been working out. He thought he was just gonna show up and he was just gonna get it in.
Cat's been America getting faster, buddy.
People want to beat you.
Yeah. Who else you got, man?
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Crush Sports Talk. In a room full of media, we shine today, man. We shine. And what's funny is, everybody knows your work, but they kind of look at you like, we gotta keep our eye on them. Yeah.
We know you. We see you.
Yeah. Like, the pat on the back, the deuces, the head, Listen, man, we do this for real.
What Dr. Dre said, I can see you.
We do this for real, man. So, I mean, man, that's what I'm talking about, the Crush Sports Talk.
And my last one will be to my guy. I've talked about him a lot. Devin Williams. He went to his first national IAF Olympic in the decathlon. Last year, he says in a post on Twitter, Maceo, I will be in London next year. Got to London, and out of, I think, 32 of the world's best decathletes, he finished 10th in his first international competition.
Wow.
It's only going to get better. He's 23 years old. So that means he's going to get better.
He's a real athlete.
We're looking for 2020.
He is a real athlete participating in the decathlete.
And Macy, ever since I've been following him, they still world class in every event.
No, right. That's a grind to be a decathlete.
Yeah.
That's a grind.
I'm looking at Justin Coleman running 9.9. Their slowest decathlete, the winner of the 100, running 10.27. Yeah. So these cats are getting it, man. These are world-class athletes to be able to do that. And
believe that.
Just to see it, man, hey, I couldn't do it, but glad to see him. He's 6'5", running. That's what you think, man.
You covered a lot of ground.
You got to cover a lot of ground. We come back, man, Major League Baseball. Stay with us. It's Crush.
You're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right? You're my boy! It's the Crush.
SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
There's a power you have within you, unlike any other. You can't explain it. It's just there. It drives you, compels you. You cannot ignore it. Do you feel it? It's that power that tells you you can do the absolute impossible. The power that tells you you're more than what you currently are. The power that tells you it's time. Launch, move, skyrocket your life with Rocket Sports One fitness gear. RocketSports-1.com.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I'm more resourceful than I thought.
My suit can still make an impression.
My video games are still game changers.
And my lamp can bring others a bright future.
Because when I donate my stuff to Goodwill,
it helps fund job placement and training for people right in my community.
Now my stuff gets a second chance.
And will give someone in my community
a second chance too.
Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. That's goodwill.org. This message brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it. And it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ. And he'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
This is Judge Hatchett, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
Absolutely crushed. Play ball.
Hey, man. About to jump into this baseball real quick, man. It's ladies and gentlemen, it's almost September. We're in the middle of August. So all your teams either are in it, or they might well get ready for next year and start trying to get some pieces for next year, man, because it's about to be over with. But make sure, man, what we got the stories, man? What you got right
man,
here?
Real quick, man, that one Carlo, man, Stanton.
41.
Man, no, 44.
Did he hit 3 more since I saw
Yeah,
him?
he done hit 7. He done hit 7 in a row.
Oh, he on his grind.
He's on pace he's hit 18 home runs since the All-Star break. Wow. He's on pace to hit 50.
Be the first one since. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. His bat is on fire. Man, gotta love it, man.
MVP?
Close.
Okay.
Close. And it's funny you talking about you're talking about those. I had like some kind of looking at my end of year awards. So like I was kind of looking at, my AL manager of the year. I'm probably gonna give it to AJ Hinch of the Houston Astros. The Astros continue to roll.
I mean, it's easy for them.
They continue to roll.
Yeah.
They continue to roll.
Do they have who's their biggest player? Do you know the best player on the squad?
Nah, they just got a bunch of young guys.
Yeah.
A bunch of young guys. And credit him for grooming the talent. A lot of times organizations want to go out and, plug this free agent. They stayed with their form.
It looked like George Springer's their best. He got 28 home runs and 70 RBIs.
Yeah.
That's about it. They ain't got that's just 28 homers.
And, so NL Manager of the Year, I'm looking at Torey Lavulo out there in Arizona, man. Just, another good job.
You got him over the Dodgers guy?
Yeah, man. It's the Dodgers loaded, man. Come on, the Diamondbacks, man.
83 games, man.
Yeah, I think, man.
Dutch staying in there for you?
Again, they got the best talent and the highest payroll in baseball, man. So, man, give these guys some love. Of course, my AL Rookie of the Year, man. Look like it's gonna be Aaron Judge, man. I think he's gonna run away with that. I think he's gonna run with that. For my NL Rookie of the Year, again, Cody Bellinger. Mm-hmm. Just, man, having a phenomenal season, man. Wish we had got him in Atlanta. My AL Cy Young, man. Right now, I'm leaning toward Chris Sale, Boston Red Sox, man.
Sale pretty well.
Yeah, man. Got his ERA down, man. ERA really is right at 1.85.
That's ridiculous.
And, I mean, dude.
Under 2?
Under 2.
That's ridiculous.
Under 2.
Yeah.
And then he got 14 wins. So, you got to get those wins in. Of course, man, NL Cy Young. At first, I was going to go with the big guy in L.A.
He hurt.
Yeah. Max Scherzer. Washington Nationals, man. The guys who throw sidearm, I love them.
I can't stand sidearm for it. I just hate to see it.
I love them, man.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
You gotta love that. Man, my AL MVP right now, Jose Altuve, Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Just
hitting 363, man.
Man, phenomenal season that this guy, man, he's killing it.
Hey, 363.
For my NL MVP right now, Paul Goldschmidt, Arizona Diamondbacks.
Really?
Right now. Yeah.
Really?
Right now.
Check you again.
Yeah, I got to check me again, dog. He leads MLB, got 100 RBIs already. Now hit 26 home runs, but the thing about it, I'm always partial to my third baseman.
Yeah, you're up to 28 now too, man.
Is he? Wow.
28, 93.
Again, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, I see you. Give me your top 5 real quick.
I didn't do my top 5 this week because I did my awards. I wanted to bust everybody out with the awards.
5 every week, man.
I didn't know, man. Yeah. I didn't know. I figured I was gonna hit you with my awards. Because coming toward the end of the season, just give me the standards, man. I might make it up from there.
American League East, man. We got Boston at 67-51, 4.5 games over the Yankees and the Orioles. Orioles are 8.5 back. Cleveland. We said last year, they're 5 games up over the Twins and the Royals. And, of course, the Astros, they're 12 games up over the Angels and the Mariners. Who's liking that to go, if you had to pick right now, best chance to be representing the American League?
Give me those one more time.
Boston, Cleveland.
Boston, say no more. Boston.
Okay.
I like Boston, man. For some reason, this seemed like one of those Boston Red Sox type seasons. I mean, it just seems that way.
In the National League, the Nationals are up by 13.5 over the Marlins.
Don't trust them.
Chicago Cubs are a game and a half. That's still my dark horse, but that's just me. And the Dodgers, 17.5 games over the Rockies. All right, now I know you like the Dodgers to win it.
I do like the Dodgers.
To make it to the World Series.
I do like the Dodgers. I don't know why, but I do like the Dodgers. I don't trust Dusty Baker. Don't trust Dusty. And then with Bryce Harper being down, they say it wasn't a torn ACL. It was a strained knee.
It's strained knee.
So I don't know how long he will be out, but that's going to affect them. Down the stretch, when he comes back, can his bat get right back hot? Yeah. That's going to be the question.
Real quick question.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about Bryce for a minute. Yes, Bryce is healthy. He's worth $400 million because that's what the number says. But I saw an interesting article say with all the injuries he has sustained, he doesn't seem to be able to make seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Would you pay somebody $400 million when you don't know if you can get 120 games and a playoff run out of them?
That's a tough question because
and we always say healthy. He's one of the best to be playing right now.
Right.
Dude, he slipped on the bag.
He did. He plays the game so hard. You have to understand he's probably going to get hurt.
And that's what I'm saying. If you healthy Bryce, $400 million, okay, that's what the market asking for. But he's never healthy. Every season look like he's going to the DL for a while. You're not DL, but don't say that. You're going to do the
disable this.
Think about something else. Yeah. but he's going there, and it's like, and I saw that article. I was like, well, dang, I ain't never thought about it. Bryce he is hurt, but his talent is worth the money.
His bat in the lineup, his defense that he plays,
all that is great.
No, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, but I'm just.
And Scott Boras is his agent.
And
he gonna get it.
And I saw Scott Boras with his little. We need to stop putting water. Man, we're like, there wasn't no water on the thing, Scott.
He going. Well, I mean, they do water the field in between innings, and he looking out for his client.
Yeah, I see.
That's what agents do.
Yeah, people been running them bases like that for hundreds of years.
Yeah, man.
And Scott was like, man, you messing up $40 million, bro. That's $40 million for me. Think about that. Not 40. What is it? 5%?
It depends.
So he could
Scott Shaw.
But that'd be $20 million if he gets it.
Hey man, no, it's the reason he had A-Rods and all of these guys.
That's why he got so much money, man. Because you do A-Rod, then you this contract.
On top of all the other guys that he had.
Yeah. Why he's sitting like you say when they used to have 6 cars waiting for him when they would get there.
Hey boy.
Hey, we'll get in, man. We're gonna do a little NFL talk, but I want to do a little differently because we're gonna talk about what we saw today at the Mercedes-Benz Dome. So stay with us.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place mission first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior task and drill.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Uncle Dan?
Mom?
Dad? If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over. As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
We'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, Visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction. Invest $49 a month at a real gym. For more info, go to facebook.com/Gene's Body Tech. Your health is at stake. Diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, inflammation, and joint pain, even weight loss. It's time to end your battle. The Abundant Life Movement is dedicated to the building of generational health by transforming your water with the power of alkaline to improve hydration and fight against acidic and unhealthy conditions in the body. Here's a testimonial from Linda Rogers Brown and Pamela McMillan.
2011, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had no pain and no symptoms associated with that illness. It's a silent killer. I was introduced to Extreme X2O alkaline water, and within 2 days of drinking it, I was off all my pain medicine, and now we're 6 years strong, no chemo, no radiation, no cancer.
I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I was born with thyroid cancer. By being on the alkaline products allowed me to be able to cope currently with colon cancer. Now I'm able to function and be more mobile within 3 days of being on the product.
Extreme X2O, when the water you're drinking is damaging your health. Extreme X2O. For more info, AbundantLifeMovement.com or call 910-527-2260.
If you're looking for that ratchet, you're in the wrong place. It's the nation's urban internet station, Sensation Station Network.
Hey guys, we're going to do a little talk about the NFL in a different way. Just to give y'all an update. Me and Mace over the next few weeks, we'll be giving you our picks in certain divisions. And also we'll give you some fantasy picks too, because we've got a couple of people asking about fantasy. So we're going to talk about that in the upcoming weeks. But today, man, we had an opportunity, Maceo and I, to visit the newly built Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, right beside the Georgia Dome. And we're just going to give y'all our synopsis, and I'll let Maceo start. First of all, Maceo, from an aspect of, we know it's not Jerry World, but what were your initial thoughts about the way it looked inside, man?
Well, first, let's go back to when we took the first media tour.
Okay.
And we were like,
this ain't going to be ready, man.
No way this is going to be ready. No way this is going to be ready, but it's amazing. Clearly, they've been working around the clock.
Yeah.
I say, walking in, I was shocked. I was like, wait a minute. Because we went there, I mean, all the cranes were inside.
Cranes in the middle of the field when we first got there.
Yeah.
And so I kind of walked in like, man, this ain't going to be.
Yeah. Listen, I was totally shocked. The fact that as soon as you walk in, it's a bar, fully stocked bar.
Ready for you.
Right there, as soon as you walk into the stadium, I mean, they trying to send a message.
I kept looking at the lady like, is that beer ready back there?
It was ready. Like, all they need to do is take it out the box.
It looked like it was ready. It was cold.
No, it was cold. It was definitely cold.
Well, we went through and we was able to see, and honestly, you can tell owners talk to each other.
Right.
Because I haven't been to Jerry World, but just looking at what I've seen, Falcons borrowed a lot of that from where there, because the one thing you see is the openness of it, and that's a big thing in today's football. You want to have it where the sun can come in, you can just have a nice place for people just the game going on, but people just hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just chilling.
It's definitely going to be a kick it spot.
Yeah, that's right when you walk in.
It's gonna be a kick it spot, because now you're able to. You don't have to stay in your section.
Exactly.
You know, just because you got a 100 ticket don't mean you can't go up to the 200 or you can't go up to the 300. It's so much, and I'm gonna, you have to tell people it's gonna probably take you 3 to 4 times before you see everything in the stadium.
Because in what we found today, each level has a different thing.
Yeah.
And I think what's gonna be cool if you go up to the 300 level, they have a 100-yard field that matches the football field, and all that is dealing with food, drink, beer. Everything you want is in that 100-yard field.
Right.
And we thinking if you try to hit beer on every yard line, you might not make it to the other touchdown.
Nah.
But it makes it to where you want to go ahead and just go up and down. You won't have to worry about it. They're going to try to make it as quick as possible. You won't have to wait in lines. But let me just go to the story that we went. We got on the elevator.
Got an escalator.
I'm sorry, my bad. And we was going down to the Atlanta United's locker. And that's the funny thing about it.
Going to the floor level.
Everybody has their own locker room.
Everybody has their own locker room.
United got their own. The Falcons got their own.
And the college teams will have their own. Nobody will use the Atlanta United or the Falcon locker room.
And we talked to both the general manager. We saw Rich McKay up close.
Saw Rich McKay.
And the president of the Atlanta United. So while we was going down to the first floor, we got on the escalator, and it stopped.
I mean, the brakes, everybody almost fell.
Yeah, and to the point where we all looked and was like, we looked up, and I mentally looked up to make sure nothing coming down.
Make sure nobody falls. It's going to take one because you got people carrying cameras and tripods.
That's what I looked up. I was like, man, I need to get out of the way or something.
But, I mean, again, it's still so much work to be done.
That's why we kind of put out there, don't expect everything to be perfect when you first get there.
Yeah, well, like Saturday, when they have the open house for the fans, trust me, they only going to let y'all go so far.
They're going to say, dang, we almost messed up with the media.
Right. So
we really going to let them go.
We're going to let y'all go to your seat.
Yep, get your seat.
And then going to get y'all out of here.
Feel comfortable, get your little sandwich, and then feel
I don't know if they're going to feed them.
They going to feed them?
They might feed them.
They might. They season ticket holder.
They might feed them.
They might give them a sandwich. But that's another thing.
They might.
Make sure we went 4 different stations to the point where we were like, man, they bring us any more food.
If they feed us one more time, it's going to be trouble.
But I really think, this is the way the NFL is going. I expect to see more towns. I know I see a lot of y'all still commenting they did the city wrong and all the taxes.
Hold on real quick, Glad. Gwen Torrance is checking in. Hey, Gwen.
Which Gwen?
Track and field.
The Gwen Torrance?
The Gwen Torrance.
Why she ain't been in here?
Hey, man. Worry about all that. Keep going.
You brought her up.
Gwen.
Hey, Gwen.
Hey, let's keep talking, man.
Hey, Gwen.
Keep talking.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Can't be playing like that, man.
I mean, hey, gotta show her love.
Hey, man. But so we expect you're gonna have a great time.
You're gonna have a great time.
1,247 different taps.
It's not a bad seat in the house.
If you're in the 300 section, you still got a chance to drink, have a good time.
Because this 300 section is lower than it was at the Georgia Dome. Yeah. 300 section at the Georgia Dome, you felt like you were changing light bulbs. 300 section in Mercedes-Benz Stadium is still kind of low.
And also, it's not as dark as the Georgia Dome.
No. Plenty of light.
Yeah, you can see downtown Atlanta from it. When the sun is going to be sunny. Now, the one thing ain't opening until the fall, and Rich McKay said he would not answer this question.
They not answering no roof question. Listen, do not. I'm telling, fair warning. Do not ask them about that roof. They gonna give y'all the craziest answers, and basically gonna tell you at some point we'll open the roof.
I'm gonna post this when I was with Rich McKay. So when would it be open? Mm-hmm.
Right. Listen, they did not want to talk about their roof. You can ask them any question.
They love everything.
Don't ask about their roof.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm putting it on there. One day we're gonna throw a party, either Sensation Station, somebody we're gonna throw it either at Mercedes-Benz area or that Delta area.
Listen, I don't know what kind of money Delta got, but the Delta Sky Club.
That's what we throwing. No,
90-inch TVs.
Yeah. And you sit there, and what happens is in those two areas, in the Mercedes-Benz area especially, when the Falcons come out the locker room, they walk through kind of like Dallas does.
Yeah. Everybody took a little something for Jerry's World. I mean, you got to.
Me and Mason was laughing. We talking about he probably put a bunch on it. Hey, man, do what you got to do, man.
Yeah. Jerry the go-to guy now when you talk about stadiums.
And every stadium is going to be a little better. So the next stadium that we built, they're going to do both stadiums. Going to be like, all right, this is what the Falcon is. We're going to make it a little bit
So we're going to do this.
We're going to add a little something extra.
We're going to add extra to it, yes.
Prices should be good what you eat. Now, what's going to end up happening, which is pretty smart, you're going to spend more. Probably about the same because you're going to eat more.
You're going to eat more, yeah. And what they want everybody to do, they really discouraging tailgate.
Right.
They want you to come in early.
Yep.
Start getting so they passed the ordinance where they can serve beer before the beer serving time.
Yep.
So they don't want you in the yellow light and they don't want you here and there. They want you to come on inside the dome, get this $2 hot dog, get this $5 combo,
hang out,
get this refillable $2 drink.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of Coke machine, and the one good thing that's going to happen in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the lines for the bathrooms, not going to happen.
So I went into
plenty of bathrooms.
And each one of them have 40-inch TVs in each one of them.
Everywhere.
So it's like 4 40-inch TVs for us guys in the urinals.
Marlon said, you can't discourage tailgate. They're discouraging
They're
tailgate,
trying.
Marlon.
They're trying.
Especially until they knock the dome down. Until they knock the Georgia Dome down.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. So they want you to come on inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
But people going to tailgate. Because that's part of the thing of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. But it's limited room to tailgate, though.
Yeah. The parking is not going to be a great guy. I'm going to tell y'all one word, martyr. You're going to want to use martyr.
Listen, they said that 25, 30 times today. Yeah. Take martyr to Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
And also they placed something on the side of the stadium, which is going to be strictly for Uber, where Ubers can come and pick you up and drop you.
Pull right up to the front of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Where they can do that, too. So they're trying to, because they know parking is going to be a problem.
They know parking is going to be insane.
Yeah, because with that two big domes right beside, where you going to park it?
Right. And you got to figure, so people who, like, you were used to tailgating in the yellow light.
Right.
Then you walk to the dome.
Right.
That's a long walk
Yeah.
from the yellow light now to the front of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Because you can only come in that one way.
Right.
Because you got to go through those turnstiles and you got to come over to right there by the silver lot.
Yeah. Which we found out today. There's a new lot over there in Atlanta by the stadium. It's a silver lot.
Oh, Reggie asked about, you were talking about that, the 100-yard bar, the bar that's the length of the football field.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. So
it's in the 300 level.
Yeah, but when you walk it, you will be, if you're at the 40, you can go out there.
You can go outside. You're going to be right at the 40-yard line. It runs parallel to the field.
So you'll be able to see both of them. So when you're at the 40, that play is at the 40, you can walk right out there and you see they right there.
And I'll tell you what was good, too. Like that 200 section, the AT&T perch with all the TV. So if you're a big fantasy football kind of person and you don't want to look at your phone and all this kind of stuff, you can go to that AT&T perch
and relax.
And they got the couches. Listen, they win that the 200 section. Yeah. 200 section winning.
So we had we saw a lot of things. They were pumping the sound in today, and it was very loud.
Oh, it's very loud. Yeah. Y'all need to be careful with that now. Y'all got fined for that.
We might get fined again.
Y'all got fined for that.
And also, what's awesome about it is that they really, and Arthur, you can tell he's the owner. He wants his product, which is the soccer, to feel just as special.
They want them to feel at home.
As
they want them to feel at home. I want to see when they let those curtains down.
That'll be dope.
So they got these. Because they're going to convert it from 70,000 to 40,000. Because they're not going to have the top level of Mercedes-Benz Stadium open.
Hey, man, we're about to take us a quick break. We're wrapping up early, and we're going to tell you why when we come back. So stay with us.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face. And posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction. Invest $49 a month at a real gym. For more info, go to facebook.com/Gene's Body Tech.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
And so a new American industry has been born.
Sensation Station Network.
Hey, man, this is the Crush Recap. We got to work on that plan, recap. It's brought to you by
Blunt Power.
With Blunt Power, 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about
Blunt Power.
They're going to their website, bluntpower.com, or going to their Facebook or Twitter page at Blunt Power. And as you can see, usually at this time, it's usually in the 50s, but we're wrapping up early today because today, Sensation Station Network unveils
a new show.
100 Proof.
Yes.
With a guy who was on our show. What, about a month or so ago?
Jay Wesley.
Told
y'all, if y'all drinking Ciroc, hey man, that's
we try to tell y'all, man.
That's bottom shelf.
So now he's gonna come on with his own show.
He has his own show.
Got a guest today. He's gonna come in and y'all welcome him in, man. Bring him in, man. Bring him welcome on. But it was a great show, man. Thank you guys. Hey, we learned something today. Boy, we learned something today. Still don't know how this is gonna work out, make sure, because we get to see it in this weekend. at the Corky Kell Classic. All these new rules that have been in place by the Georgia High School Association, trying to make the game safer. A lot of open hands now, so gonna be a lot of pushing and Twitter and we can't hurt you and tag you it. So,
football, the game of football has changed. I wish they had a lot of these rules. Coach Bond, we used to have crackback drills.
I know.
Like, if you didn't get that, listen, crackbacking was vital to you getting on the field.
Because, back then, the sweep was a major play.
Boy, you got to pin that in.
And if you can't pin them, that play blown up. And that's why you see zone. I be like, man, that pool in motion. I hope he keep going.
Yeah.
He's stopping at the end. He about to crack.
Come in motion. You know it's coming. You know what it is.
I'm looking at him like, oh, man, see how far he went. Oh, he ain't
I used to always time it.
Yeah.
I be coming through I done watched him a couple of times. Oh, yeah, I can get down there by his hip. Or, like I say, I go in there and cut them guys a lot of times.
Yeah, and that's just to be so, it hurts so bad.
Because all they want to do is once they put their hands down because they trying to protect their knees. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's done deal.
Because once you get it done and you don't protect it, it's one of the worst feelings in the world.
Without a doubt.
You're looking at the ground up. Like
Without a doubt.
Hey, man, but thanks to our guy, Gene. Thanks to our guy,
Sid,
Coop, for coming in. Doing it second time. We're going to probably do it another midweek. And I kind of like that, man. So let's
do it midway so we can
see how it works.
See, so what's your flag ratio?
Yeah.
Like, are you throwing flags?
Another thing I didn't know, they said they get graded supposed to be every Monday.
Yeah. Like, listen, we would fill out that card on Bud. Give us a Bud. That card getting filled out.
Yeah, run to get it.
Boy.
But yeah, so
what's his name? You be like, hey, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna be fun, man, to see that. But also, man, thanks to the Georgia Dome, Mercedes-Benz
Stadium.
Yeah, I told everybody, don't touch my cup. Hey, y'all at home, don't touch my cup, man. It's my cup.
Keep it in the car.
So, hey, man, we are going to be wrapping this baby up, getting ready to move out of the way. We got to clean up our area.
Got to clean up our area, baby.
Thank you, Prime. And we haven't said this in a while. Thank you, nigga.
Heather Peppers Miller.
Thank you, nigga. Hey, dog, we got it again tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
Recruit 101.
Big crazy week for the Crush, baby. It continues.
Yeah, so stay with us. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.